The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Just a bit of how to eat calzone, Nikki.
Oh, right, the calzone that you just sent me. Is it calzone or calzone?
I don't know.
Calzone.
I don't know either. I've never known. That's why I've never ordered it, especially not the one that you just put in front of me that looked like a labia.
Labia.
Something like a labia.
Something like an labia. You're an enabler. No, however. Anyway, guys, that makes no sense to anyone. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening to this podcast around the globe.
Feels like Friday, doesn't it?
Have we had any global people contact us recently?
What used to happen via the pod, right here. People
This is it, right? This
yeah.
is the pod, right?
Yeah.
What would be the best way if someone reaches out? Because from time to time we've got people saying that they listen to us from various countries. Isn't there, like you can look at the numbers from the podcast and see who's listening from where?
I'm doing it right now. I'm going to find out.
Let's see if anybody from overseas. And if you are listening to us, Lockie, I'll bring you in on this as our Chief
Operations Officer.
Thank you. Yep. Chief Content Operations Officer.
Vice President.
If someone's listening to us now from a foreign land, what's the best way for them to make us aware of that?
Probably to just get in touch with us via Instagram.
In their native tongue?
So just DM?
In their native tongue.
Okay.
Nick speaks a number of languages and he kind of monitors. He can't hear us right now. That the booth that he's in does not have the podcast in it. But he speaks a number of different languages and I'm sure he'd be able to translate whatever language it is.
It's this language situation.
Yeah.
I think he's coming around.
He has a degree in like 3 languages, I want to say.
A degree in 3 languages?
A degree in 3 languages? How many languages do you speak,
Talk
Nick?
us through this language thing.
Yeah, how many languages do you speak? Nicky's just asked.
I can. Thank you.
Yeah, Nick's not wearing headphones
This
yet.
is high tech. Hello. I can speak 4 languages.
Sorry,
not,
4.
Not fluently.
Can I guess?
English.
I think French would be one.
Yeah, did that. Yeah, I've done the show.
English.
English. Yeah, that's one of them.
Japanese?
Yeah, I did primary school
Are you
Japanese.
sure?
Is that one of the 4?
Okay, was that
No, that's no in Japanese.
Okay.
No, it's a no.
Spanish.
Oh, geez.
Spanish. See, yeah.
C.
Yep.
Is that one of the 4?
Indonesian.
No. So Spanish is. Indonesian is not.
So there's one more we're missing. French.
German.
French.
What's the Chinese one?
Deutsch.
Mandarin.
Mandarin.
No, not Mandarin, not Cantonese. Italian. So look,
Eurocentric.
I've got the romantic Latin languages.
Corpus
So,
Christi.
Nick, is it calzone or calzone?
Calzone.
Oh, there is
Calzone.
the
So
other.
that Z makes like a TS sort of noise.
Because I did a thing
Calzone.
last night at the Olympics in Paris. I had to say Pierre de Coubertin, who was the founder of the modern Olympic Games, and that's a pretty basic way I just said it. But like this, I went to this thing last night. This chick in grade 10 at the Olympics thing. Chick in grade 10 at Mount Alvernia. She's up there going, in the words of the founder of the modern Olympics, and she did the most perfect French.
Wow.
Like I can't even do it, but it was
You've
like
gotta really
it was
lean
like she was
into
from
it.
Paris.
Yeah.
This grade 10 kid at Mount Alvernia.
But you
My
feel
job
stupid.
was to do that for 14 days of the Olympics, and I never said it as well as you just.
Imagine, and you'd say it without even knowing it with like our
Pierre de
Australian
Coubertin.
accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pierre de Coubertin.
I was telling Luttsy when I was in Mykonos, I was out the front of a shop, and it was like a corner shop, and everyone's they speak whatever they're speaking over there, but then cutting through like a chainsaw was I just heard this voice go, "Oh, it's a corner shop."
Keitha. It's like Keith with an A on the end.
And
got to give birth to a brown snake.
yeah, and I was just like, I was actually sitting out the front of the shop, like waiting for Jo to whatever she was doing, and I went, oh, she goes, "I wonder what they sell," and I went, "It's kind of like a 7-Eleven without the slushies," and she goes, "Oh, you're an Aussie," and anyway, it turns out they're Brizzy girls actually that that listen to our show. But God, that accent.
Yeah.
It's grating. It cuts through.
It
And
really
Nikki, as
is
you
overseas.
said, you realise that you don't mean to bang it on when you're over there.
I think people do.
But it does.
Girls in particular.
It has this cut through, because you're right, it is so jarring. And I don't know if it's like a thing we kind of put out there. One, as you said earlier in the show, Nikki, that it kind of stops you from being identified as British. But at the same time, it kind of really identifies you in a bad way, and you start saying things.
It depends what country you're in, though.
Particularly at the Australia bar or something like that. Guy I used to run into in New York all the time, Darren Nickel. I'd be anywhere in New York and you just hear this, "No, for sake, what are you doing here, you bloody mongrel? Are we on the fucking set of Gallipoli? Is this Breaker Morant?
Yum, yum, big
Like,
bum.
I went to uni with this dude. I was like, far five, goes by crikey. What are you doing here, you bloody mongrel?
So anyway,
just in
David,
the
as
middle
I
of
said,
New York, like, why are you talking like that?
Through France, I'd say g'day, bonjour, because they hate the Brits so much.
So much,
and
right.
they'd spit in your food, so I had to identify up front. So it was g'day, bonjour everywhere I went. I got the kids to say it too. And then we got good treatment. But yeah, I can see why the Canadians travel with the maple leaf on their backpacks because they don't want to be affiliated with the Yanks.
My wife got mad at me for saying good day when we were in Europe because she's like, they don't know what you're talking about. They don't know what that means. And I was like, yeah, but like,
it is a weird thing.
yeah, g'day.
G'day.
Yeah. Oh, it's hello.
Yeah. Even mate in a weird way. It's
I
like,
got
'cause
pulled up
it's a
with-
very mate's a kind of a
Yeah.
it's a breeding thing in most countries.
Yeah, actually,
it's
now I think about it, it's
my
weird.
breeding mate. Yeah, g'day mate, my mate. Like it's kind of weird. If you don't
They
know.
probably think we're saying I want to shag you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think they are. That's what I'm saying.
Mate. Question mark?
I've picked up 3 times doing it. So what's the easiest language to learn? Like if I just wanted to learn one.
apparently,
Spanish?
so it's no German.
German.
and
I don't
Dutch
wanna
is actually.
What do you want to
like-
speak German?
I don't
for?
wanna speak
They've had
German.
they've had their day.
Yeah, we won twice. Like it's
we
over.
beat
Two
'em.
straight
Yeah.
sets. We got them.
2-0 straight series sweep.
Yeah.
Series sweep whitewash.
God, how they even stay in the competition? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, well, it should have been demoted.
Been relegated. That's what Mars are doing. But a lot of, and I always find this jarring.
With the exception of Steffi Graf, I'll say that. The one
Oh,
good
my
thing to come out of Germany.
Yeah, one. I find Bahasa Indonesia, like Indonesian, actually, I've never got my head around it, but I find that a lot of people can pick that up very easily. And normally, I guess your types, your sort of people who would fly to Bali every second week out of Perth or out of the mines, they actually pick it up really easily. I think it's actually it doesn't have massive structures that you have to learn and relearn, whereas like the stuff that I've learned, I had to get my head around that concept of, the cup having its own gender, a table, and learning that. And I tell people, like, Rach in the office, she's trying to learn French at the moment. And it's doing her head in because she wants to, I think, go over there for a bit. And
They're sexist with all their inanimate objects over there. It's either a chick or a dude.
Yeah.
Did you ever learn a language whilst you're in the country? Because I think that's the best way.
No,
Immersion is the best way.
It is
100% the best way because I went over there. So I went over to France and I got to do a study trip from a time at QUT when I wasn't studying French there. Go over there and they're like, "Oh, Nick's in our group. He can speak French for us." And I go in and I'm like, "Here, I'm finally done. I'm finally here, and I get to speak the language that I've done through high school, through uni, and very simple stuff. I'm there at the Louvre. I'm going, all right, I can just ask. I need to know where the metro is. I've practiced this one many times before, and I walk up to the counter and go, "Excuse-moi, où est le métro?" And I'm like, in my head, like that girl on stage, like I've gone, I've nailed this. Yeah. And she looks at me and does not miss a beat and goes, "She's actually just down the hall. If you want to go down there, to like right." And I've gone, either two things have happened here. Yeah. One, I've made such a poor attempt at this that she's just putting me out of my misery, or congratulations, English-speaking tourist, you've unlocked English. Thank you for speaking our language. It was not the latter. It was absolutely the first one. Yeah. You can try as hard as you want over there. They appreciate the effort.
Do they? Okay, in France.
It's about effort. It's like an opening gesture going, I'm prepared to do this for you, rather than just bust down the door and go, I'll speak English.
Give me a bloody beer, mate.
It's
exactly
true.
right.
No matter how shit it
only
is.
in France.
Yeah, only in France.
They appreciate it.
Because they're stuck up.
Other people do, absolutely. They are terrible. But
I think most countries would rather you just speak English.
In the end, they'll put you out of your misery, but you can get. What I've learned is you can actually just get away with it if you just try. If you get a few words out, you know when someone speaks in broken English to you. And you go, I know what you're saying. Yeah. I get worried about, is my grammar wrong here? Did I use the wrong tense? I go,
no, hats off to anyone who tries.
My mate Robbie Turner on WhatsApp every night past 10 p.m.
Hang on, I just found a video of when I was in France and when I was kind of peak French. Hang on, this is a video I put together.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Nikki. Je ne parle pas français. Parlez-vous anglais, s'il vous plaît?
Wait for
Means, hi, I'm Nikki. I don't speak French. Can you please speak English? It's my favourite phrase ever.
Yeah, but
I thought that was pretty good.
Yep, up front, you just go, you've declared your interests, and that should be pretty okay
If
for
you
you.
just spoke English, I'd probably get it as well.
No, but you got to
Go have a f***ing croissant.
gesture.
They'll get it if you just say that as well.
The
The French.
pan au chocolate.
trying for them. They're a bunch of assholes.
No, they'll spit in your food. They will.
I won't go there then.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, no, it's the most beautiful place in the world.
No, it's not.
It's seasoned
is.
spit.
It's champagne spit. Otherwise, it's just sparkling spit from the Champagne region.
Spit from champagne.
All right, we done?
We are there.
Yeah, well, I was about to go into
he's got
countries that
something
listen
else.
to us, but
Yeah, go.
but France being one of them, maybe we should have picked. I should have, maybe not brought that up. But
Listen,
France being one of them.
Paris is my absolute favourite country, and I love France.
Well, we've got the usual suspects: Australia, United Kingdom, US, Canada, New Zealand. Then it's over to France. There's Japan, Thailand, Vietnam. We've got Belgium in there, and of course, Luttsy, Ireland.
Yeah.
And that's just a couple of stats.
I campaigned pretty hard in Ireland.
Yes.
We are the most Irish show
That
here.
last trip I did.
It'll be all our expats, though, so we won't be offended.
Yeah, we're not
French
offended.
or
We're
whatever.
not French people sitting and listening.
It's not like they've gone, that is this show in Brisbane. We must listen.
to them. They are very good.
Oh, they talk about the Broncos. I love.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what accent that is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Hey, senorita.
I'm just holding up that sort of mental chart going, this is European. It's okay. This isn't going to get us cancelled.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's stay on continental Europe.
Double denim, apparently. That's a trouble area.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.